Hi everyone, I'm Lynn Schneider and I'm filling in for Dan Philgreen.
And I'm Emily Rose. Thank you for joining us for the weekend edition of August 16th, 17th, and 18th. We're putting a ribbon on another action-packed week here at Shell Point TV by bringing in David Pavey for an all-new installment of the Village Church Connection.
There was a reminder that the country was at war. Our tranquil life would be disturbed by convoys of military vehicles which would pass our garden gate.
Pastor Andy Hawkins is here to invite everyone to the grand send-off for Randy Woods.
Mr. Woods has been an extraordinary asset over many years, not only to the church, but also to the community at large.
Then we're taking a look back at some of the top stories from the past week.
But first, it's the end of an era as part of our look back on this day in history. And it was 27 years ago when Boston Celtics legend Larry Bird retired. Known as the Hick from French Lick, Bird rose to prominence as leader for the Indiana State Sycamores, leading them to an unlikely spot in the NCAA championship. After being drafted by the Celtics in 1979, Bird took over the league and, due in part to an on-the-court rivalry with Magic Johnson, would turn the NBA into a multi-million-dollar powerhouse league. Bird's scoring prowess and his fast break style of play earned him back-to-back-to-back MVP honors in the 80s, as well as a trio of NBA championships. Known for his toughness, Bird would eventually succumb to back injuries, ending his career prematurely. However, before he would hang up the sneakers for good, Larry Bird would make one last stand as one of the leaders for the immortal 1992 Dream Team at the Barcelona Olympics, where he was a co-captain alongside Magic and Michael Jordan.
Coming up this Sunday, make a trek to the Grand Cypress Room for the return of the Sunday Matinee. At 2 p.m., enjoy a showing of the amazing documentary, The Endurance. This feature, following one of the greatest tales of survival, Sir Ernest Shackleton's expedition to Antarctica. Follow the 2-year struggle to reach the southernmost point in the world through the footage and pictures of the expedition. From 1914 to 1916, Shackleton and his crew faced horrendous conditions and harrowing weather in order to cement their legacy in history. This documentary captures their adventure and fight to survive. If you want to take part in the quest for Antarctica, first you're going to have to make a trip to the Grand Cypress Room this Sunday for a showing of the fantastic documentary, The Endurance.
It's the weekend, and that means David Pavey is back to offer another inspiring devotional as part of the latest Village Church Connection.